Welcome back to another episode of the Jodi and Hakaii show. It's the one and only your boy Jody.
And it's your man with the plan, Hakaii.
And today we're gonna be talking about music. That's the topic for today, everybody. Music. So different genres. What's your favorite type? What's your playlist? Workout playlist for the grown and sexy, slow jams, bedroom, different types. So what about you, big dog? What you thinking?
So I have a little excerpt here.
He did his homework this week, guys. Since last week it was on me. He did his homework this week.
Yeah, because it was his idea, so he took the reins for that. So yeah. Just real quick. Music is a big part of our lives. We listen to music while we do different things, whether we're commuting to work or working on our computers. We all listen to music. Music can be an interesting topic to connect with people easily. And like I said, this is episode 9. We're gonna title this Musically Inclined. So
Okay.
just got a bunch of conversation starter questions here.
Did you bring any show and tell stuff that you're
No,
supposed to? Okay, not this.
no,
Not
I
this
didn't have
episode.
any. I couldn't find any white top DVDs.
You had no mixtapes that you could have found.
I don't have any physical music. The last physical CD I brought was Rick Ross's Mastermind,
Damn.
and I didn't even listen to that CD. I brought it randomly in the store. I remember I went to Target and I brought it, and I think I might have listened to it one time. But anyway, that's the last CD I've ever purchased physically. But anyway,
The last CD I ever purchased was Usher's Confession and
classic. 20-year anniversary too this year.
and Lovers and Friends.
Okay.
That album.
All right. So like I said, I got a bunch of random questions from different categories. I just snatched this shit from the internet, so I'm trying to figure out where to start. Let's see. The first section is musical taste. So the first question is, what kind of music do you like?
I'm an old school at heart, so I like Oh, I'm more of an R&B type of guy. Like hip hop is cool, rap is cool, but me personally, I'm an R&B type of guy. So the slow jams, that's me all day.
I'm like a mix of everything except country music. I can literally listen to anything, but primarily outside of listening to your standard rap and trap music, which I don't listen to that all the time. I'm leaning towards more to R&B now too because it sounds better, and I don't know if it's
See?
because I'm maturing, but I like
Yeah.
90s music a lot too. That could be either it's 90s gospel, rap, rock, anything 90s. I'm kind of leaning towards more nowadays.
You gotta try the 70s and 80s. 70s and 80s definitely got some bangers out there. Don't ask me
Mm,
how I know, but
If
yeah.
I hang with my grandparents, they put me onto that type of stuff. But I try not to listen. I try not to lean on that too much because I don't want to be one of the people. Oh, I'm an old soul, and they like 23. Like, who are you? But like I said, I'm open to listen to. I listen to anything. Like I said, as long as it has a good beat and it sounds good, or if it has a good message, I'll listen to it. But then
True.
sometimes I'll be wanting to listen to that negativity, fucking bitches, trapping, selling drugs, that type of shit. But I have to be in the mood to listen to that. I don't want to listen to that all the time now.
So like when you at the gym, that would be a type of that's your playlist.
Well, it depends. It's either that or I'll listen to. Well, most of what I do now, I try to listen to like podcasts and stuff where I could just have on, where I could listen while I'm working out, rather than just listening to the music. If I'm not listening to a podcast, I try to listen to high energy stuff, so like trap, or depending on how I'm feeling, rock music, just to get me amped to lift, so I can get those gains. What about you?
For me, for example, when I'm at the gym, it's definitely hip hop and rap. Like I can't listen to like my R&B when I'm working out. I gotta listen to something fast paced, up to date and stuff. So trap music, like so like Wayne, Future, um, Meek Mills, all them like those type of rappers and stuff. Ti, those music when I'm in the gym, that's definitely my playlist. If I'm just in the car vibing out, chilling, taking a drive, then I go to my R&B. So my Vito, my Eric Benet, Usher, Chris Brown. So it really depends. But if I'm literally just in the crib chilling, I throw R&B on, just let it play out.
Rhythm and blues or rhythm and booty?
Yeah, both.
Um, what kind of music don't you like?
Um, I really don't have a don't like if it comes on and it's cool. Like prime example, like there's some country music out there. Like prime example, Queen B got a country music out there right
I
now.
ain't listening to that.
It's cool though. And then the dance to it is tough. So
Listen to that. Country music depressing though. Like You shot my dog, my wife. Like you know what I mean? Like traditional country music is depressing as fuck. Like,
But it's coming from the heart and the soul.
that's why I can respect it because, like I said, it's coming from
They be
a
on the
place of truth.
tractor all day long.
Yeah, I'm working on a farm. You cheating on me? Like I'd have milked 35 cows a day, and I come home, my wife is sleeping with the dude down the street. Like that's real pain. You feel me? I respect it, but you know, like I
You gotta
said,
get your tractor game up, bro. His tractor probably better than yours.
a lot of that shit is really dark and depressing. It's like, I really can't. Like I like happy country music. You know, get the banjo, burn, you know, Florida Georgia Line. Remember when they had this song with Nelly?
Get the banjo.
That was my joint. But like I said, I don't know. Outside of, like I said, some country, I mean, heavy metal where it's just them yelling in the mic and it's just a fuck ton of. I can't listen to that at all.
Yeah. But yeah, like the rock stuff, I can't listen to. Like how they be having the parties, the big raids, and people jumping in the crowd, smashing the guitars, and yeah, rock on, dude, da 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 da, yeah.
That'd be lit.
I can't do.
That's high energy. I've been in one mosh pit before. I forgot we was at a festival, and this. It was this one dude. He was just hitting people. I said, "Yo, he not even listening to music. He was just swinging on people. That shit was funny." And he roundhouse kicked this girl in the chin, and I was like, "Yo, what was the point of that?" But they were all just moshing. I was like, "You know what? I'm gonna back up a little bit because I'm gonna have to really hurt somebody." But yeah. Well, speaking of rock, this isn't a rock question, but the question is, what's your favorite band? But since I don't have a favorite rock. Well, no, do I have a favorite rock band?
No,
we can just do favorite band or group, so you can open that to any type of music.
Don't have a favorite band, but favorite group.
You don't like the Gap Band? The Gap Band, but that's not rock. But you know,
exactly. Favorite
Uncle
group.
Charlie? You don't like Uncle Charlie?
Favorite group is New Edition.
All time,
hands down.
I ain't mad at that. All time, I would say.
But you got a lot of groups though. You got 112. You got SWV. You got New Edition. Got Boys to Men. Got the Jackson 5.
I probably have to give it to Boys to Men because it's so hard to say goodbye. It's top 10 sad, depressing songs I've ever heard in my life.
They got good songs, but
I mean, they got good songs too. I'm just saying, but that song alone.
But New Edition as a group, just what they had to go through and the song, yeah. You got Jodeci. Hey, Jody.
You got a bunch of groups, but like I said,
mine's New Edition.
I'll go with Boys to Men. Boys to Men. Motown Philly. That's my shit.
So who's your favorite artist there? Mine's hands down Michael Jackson.
Artist all time. I don't know if I have a favorite artist, but like I said, Michael Jackson. I can listen. That's one person I said I can listen to that. I can listen to his catalog at any point and be like,
amazing.
Fuck with this. If we talk about artists, not favorite rapper, but artist, I'll say Michael Jackson too.
Hands down, the GOAT. I don't care what nobody says.
Like,
he's the GOAT.
He got too many hits, man. Like before I got here, while I was cleaning up, I literally was listening to Heaven Can Wait. That's my shit, yo. I don't know what was in the water when he recorded that. That boy was spitting on that.
I'm trying to tell you, it's a whole bunch of songs that Mike be putting out like that just hits differently. Like Human Nature, Tough.
What?
Remember the Time.
Black or White?
Tough.
Come on now.
What?
Butterflies. You even take
Butterflies.
It, you know what I mean?
Scream with his sister.
Classic.
Come on now. Dirty Diana.
So in that case, what's your favorite Michael Jackson song then? This is what's your favorite song? What's your favorite Michael Jackson song? You talking Michael Jackson?
Favorite one? Shit.
I'll fuck with for me, I'll fuck with Human Nature though. Human Nature and Dirty Diana. My top two.
Mine just Remember the Time and Human Nature.
Like that nigga was harmonizing on that.
First off, if y'all watch the music video of Remember the Time, clutch. That boy's a GOAT.
Eddie Murphy should have murdered him.
You can't be the king and then have your girl is not satisfied. So you have everybody come in there and try to please her and she's not happy. So you murk everybody. Finally, this guy come out of nowhere, vanished and comes back up. It's her ex. And he's dancing in your house and singing to her. Do you remember the time
like, come on,
when we fell in love? Do you remember the time when we first met, girl? Like, what? You want to sing in front of me and think, can nobody else do that?
Only a nigga named Michael could do some shit like that. Like I said,
then they ran off together at the end of the music video.
Eddie Murphy was just looking like, who is this nigga? The whole time. Top tier actor. Because I would have shot him as soon as he started dancing and singing and remembering shit.
And then Rock My World, him and Chris Tucker. Shimon.
That video was like 15 minutes long. It was like a little movie.
That's what I'm saying. Then you can't forget about, I didn't even say Thriller. I'm not even going to touch on Thriller, but Thriller?
Classic.
I'm trying to tell you, when it comes to music, Michael's that boy. See why he was number one in Jackson 5.
He was one of the talent. They seen it from a young age. It was gonna be him. Um, what if you can meet one musician or artist? Who would you meet? I would say Michael Jackson too, during his prime.
After what I just said, of course, he's Michael Jackson. But
I just want to know what made you write Thriller.
honestly, if I can meet somebody other than Michael Jackson, I want to meet Tory Lanez.
Why?
Cause I like his music. First of all, I like his chick mixtapes. They're definitely fire.
Okay, I guess.
Hey, Tory Lanez, that boy.
It's like, hey man, did you do it or not? That's
Exactly.
All I want to know. Did you really shoot her? Just tell me the truth, bro.
Just between me and you, did you really do it?
And if you didn't, Kelsey didn't she? No, she did. Tell us.
Since all the information coming over
Be for
now,
real.
but yeah, but nah, either Michael Jackson or definitely somebody like Chris Brown, Usher. Matter of fact, Charlie Wilson. I want to meet Charlie Wilson
Ooh-wee.
because that old head. What he's
trying to tell you, Gap Band Charlie is undefeated. Outstanding. I was listening to that this morning too.
Outstanding.
When they put that on 2K, bro, I was not expecting that. That was a bop.
Girl, you knocked me out. The Isley Brothers. We ain't or Kales.
Yeah, you can visit him in jail if you want to meet him.
R. Kelly is definitely. I gotta put him there with one of my favorite artists. I don't care what nobody say. Him as the artist, he's a genius.
Everything else,
we don't speak on everything else.
So since we speak on him, is it for you when it comes to people like that? Are you able to separate the antics from the art?
Yes, because before all that was coming out, everybody was barbecues, celebrations, bumping the music, regardless of what happened. They still was bumping the music, and then when it comes on Front Street, oh, he's a bad guy, he's a predator. Da, da, da. Okay, but y'all still was bumping "Step in the Name of Love," The Chocolate Factory. Come on now.
I ain't gonna hold you. It got quiet. I had to stop playing music for a little bit, but I still listen to Ignition Remix. Yo.
Man, when that I'm not gonna lie. When that stuff came out, I went and downloaded his music just for the fun of it, because he got banged. Like I said, I don't condone what he did.
Nobody does.
Nobody condones that. But as a musical,
he that boy.
As it's what? Come on, Trapped in the Closet. If y'all know, y'all know. Trapped in the Closet was one of the top tier limited series out, and we still waiting on what happened with the package.
The package murder. Facts. We'll never. So now that he's doing that, we'll never get into that. He might as well sell that. He might as well. If he's smart, he might as well sell the rest of that off to somebody, let them finish it, because we'll never get the end of Trapped in the Closet.
Man.
Ever. And it was so much more left for us to find out about that too. But
it was a lot left. Like
maybe he can continue it in jail. He get acted out at the jail talent show.
Just the way, like, it was a lot going on in Trapped in the Closet too, and everybody probably didn't even watch all 35, 40 episodes of it.
Right.
Well, chapters.
It was like, how many was it?
It was like 35, 40 of them. Because it started at the apartment, then it went to the house, then it went to the police officer's house with his wife and the midget, then it went to them outside talking, then it went to them at the diner talking about it, and then talking to the two girls, and they came back, they was back at the house, then they went to the club, and they met with the mafia, and it was just a lot. Then they was at the church, and the pimp No Sia, like, it was just a lot that was going on.
Like I said,
Pimp Lou was just...
He put a lot into that, because like I said, it was a lot of characters, and it was like a lot of different shit, so I don't know. If I could meet him, I'd probably ask him, like, what was your mind state when you wrote this? Because this shit was a lot going on, and that takes a lot of talent, because it was multiple characters, multiple scenarios, and it was like a legit movie, like
so if I could just sit down and talk to people and just like pick their mind on like where they got their inspiration and music from, Kanye is number one, Hove, those like the top two, and then everybody else will fall into place. But like everybody said, Kanye is definitely, when it comes to musical genius, and like just listening to his album, you got Graduation, like that's was it Late Registration, like.
Classic
those
Kanye.
Two right there.
Classic Kanye is good tier.
Like
God tier.
It's crazy.
Except Yeezus. I really ain't fuck with Yeezus like that though.
Nah, like Kanye now is but back day Kanye, like I said, College Dropout, Late Registration, Graduation, and stuff like Kanye was,
I can even say My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy was fire too. Everything after that because I think that's when Watch the Throne came out after that. I think.
I got a question for you. Do you think for the ones that do have albums and then so the artists that have mixtapes and then have albums, do you feel like they do better on their mixtapes or they do better on their albums?
I feel like
So for example,
I feel like
Wayne,
I feel like mixtapes, because mixtapes they have more creative freedom to what they want, as opposed to the album you gotta do what the label want. You know what I mean? And
true,
you gotta
true.
go through sample clearances and other shit. Mixtapes you could just put it out, and well, it's kind of they changed it now. Well, you could put mixtapes out on streaming services, as opposed to then you had your websites where you could put them on, where you had to clear samples. But I always felt like mixtapes were, because a lot of artists they do better on mixtapes than their albums, because like I said, that's you and your creativeness doing your thing straight raw unfiltered. The album got to be super polished, and they got to be clean cut for the label, because they we trying to make money. But me personally, I always take mixtapes.
So what's your top mixtape?
Mine all time. Hmm.
I've been seeing you posted a lot of on Facebook. You've been posting the old mixtapes and stuff covered. I said, okay, got some bangers out here.
My favorite personally all time might have to be, uh it's between Drought 3
Wheezy.
and
Mine's dedication too.
all time between Drought 3 and Cushion Orange Juice by Wiz Khalifa.
Mine's dedication too by Wheezy F Baby.
Like
Dedication two was
those twos was vibes right there. And
dedication two was on top. Then you had Meet with Flamers, one, one, two, 2.5, and then I think after that, that's when it started going downhill. But the artists now, if they can bring back their mixtapes, boy,
yeah, well, you starting to see it, like a lot of, I don't know, I can't say a lot of, but like DJ Drama in particular, we all know him from his Gangster Grill series.
mm-hmm.
He's got back into where he's actually doing the same formula but their albums, and it's still giving that same feeling. So I wish more mixtape DJs, if they're still around, can come through and do it like that. I know an artist I listen to, Rob Banks, shout out to him. He linked up with Evil Empire. They used to do a lot of the mixtapes back in the day too, and they just linked up for his recent project. So, like I said, I wish more DJs would do that. And then on top of that, in addition to a lot of the older mixtapes are somehow ending up on streaming services, I wish they would keep doing that too. But I know sample clearances and all that, chasing around producers and shit, that take a while. But we are starting to see that happen more and more. So still wait. DJ Drama definitely said Dedication 2 was supposed to be on streaming services. I still haven't seen it yet, so we still waiting on that.
Yeah, we definitely need that because I definitely will be downloading it.
So um let me see. Let me check the other sheet.
Some of the other artists that I listen to, K. Dot, J. Cole, Buster new album is tough. Buster Rhymes new album is definitely tough. The Baby, um, just to name a few rappers that I listen to here and there.
Really quick. Do you enjoy live music?
Honestly, I do. So this was a couple years ago. My mom actually took me and my brother for my birthday. We went to it's the outdoor spot in Philly. I forgot what it's called. It's not the Fillmore, but it's in Philly. It's this big ass space, and they got like a the stage and stuff at the
Mm.
bottom. And they had Jill Scott, New Edition, and some other like old school artists out there. So in my mind, know how I am about like New Edition and stuff like that. So it was good. Like honestly, I like going and just listening to like band music and old school stuff like that. I think it's a group that still doesn't hear and they be going back and forth. But yeah, if I can go somewhere and just literally vibe out to some R&B classic or people on their instruments doing it, definitely a vibe.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I like instruments, so like saxophone, piano, strings. So like I like live bands. Like I love them. I'm a fan of them. So anytime an artist perform, like I forgot what the series is called, but there was a series on YouTube where rappers were performing with a live orchestra. It's like some of their tracks.
Like the Tiny Desk thing that people been posting about.
Yeah, that too. Like Tiny Desk. It doesn't work for everybody, but some songs, like I said, 'cause like Young Jeezy, his Tiny Desk, it for the crowd of people they had there, it wasn't for them. They had a bunch of like middle age, not even middle age, like teenager, college kids, people there. I'm like, dumb people can't understand. You can't ban the snowman. Them people that tiny desk wasn't for them. It was for the old heads.
So
Niggas,
like when Charlie Wilson did it, when Usher did, I think Anthony Hamilton
yeah,
did
like
it.
stuff like that. It was more
Those
because they
that
had the people they had in the room. They had people who were like of age to be like
like
legit fans.
yeah, I've been saying I would go to one of those just to like literally vibe on, just listen to like old school music and stuff.
Yeah.
I would literally go to that.
So I don't know. Like I said, I'm all for it as far as like live music and concerts too, depending on who it. No, for me, you really have to be an artist I really fuck with for me to want to go to a concert because it's like I'm not about to be sitting in this hot arena, hot wherever you performing at for 2-3 hours with a bunch of people just to see you perform. You really gotta be that nigga
So I've
or
been,
girl.
I've been to because I'll definitely go see SZA and Coco Jones and them.
Yeah, like I'll go see them because I know the women gonna be there. You feel me? So that's why I want to be there. Like when we was in Houston, SZA's show was her show was that Saturday night. We left the next day,
facts,
and like I wish we could have went to that because that
we
shit
would have
probably
went.
been lit.
Yeah, because like so I went to one concert and it was the Kendrick Lamar concert when he was in Philly at the Wells Fargo Center. It was a birthday present. It was years ago, and at that time like I listened to Kendrick, but I wasn't into it, so
Right.
I wouldn't have paid for it. But it was a birthday gift, so I was like, cool. Went and when they come out, you gotta wait and this and the third. Then they finally come out and doing the songs. Instead of them rapping it, everybody else in the crowd, and you got people by you that's off key or messing up the words, standing up. I'm just like,
yeah, it's definitely like I said, concerts are definitely experience. I haven't been to a concert at an arena. I've been to like shows at like concert venues, but I've never been to an arena show. So like I really like earlier this year, last month actually, I wanted to go to the J. Cole and Drake show in Tampa, but they had pushed it back or some shit like that. So I ended up going. But I want to go to an arena concert next. So looking forward to that in the near future. But yeah, definitely a lot. I definitely love live music. Moving right along here. So the next section we got is titled "Your Daily Routine in Music." The excerpt here says, "I usually listen to music when I'm working on the computer, or when I'm commuting to work. I also listen to music when I'm exercising or go jogging. Blah blah blah. Sometimes podcasters use music, but not all the time." Here are some questions to go along with this. So the first question says, "Do you listen to music while you drive to work or school?" Duh.
Of course,
Obviously.
I got to hook my phone right up to the
Like
car
what?
and what playlist, or I just hit depending on in the mood. I go to my playlist. Like I said, I got a playlist for everything. So workout playlist. If I'm just driving, playlist.
So you got a playlist for making sandwiches?
If I'm just put the butter with the mayo, slap it on, yeah. Make me a peanut. Be in the kitchen jamming out to making them. Like for example, Sundays. If I'm cleaning, definitely throw that playlist on.
The cleaning playlist is definitely top.
You know, motherfucker dancing the whole time. My mom like, "Yo, are you done cleaning?" Oh snap! I'm probably doing this. I'm in here doing electric slide and shit.
You in here doing everything but cleaning up.
Every little step I take in this kitchen.
Definitely, like I said, yeah. Music that's primary. I would say not about 80% of the time I listen to music when I'm in the car, as opposed to when I'm like at work or somewhere else. Because the commute to work, I gotta, you know what I mean? It's everything. You gotta
commute to work.
That'll set your day up, depending on what that playlist do. That'll set you up.
It depends on like my morning. So I'm gonna play my morning out. Regular day, get up in the morning, shower and all that, just in the third, brush my teeth. All right, I'm heading out to work, start my car. Either I'm gonna play my music or I'm gonna listen to the Steve Harvey Morning Show, get to work. So that's that. When I get to work, because we allowed to listen to music, headphones, phone is on, so it's either podcast or I'm listening to my music, which is R&B or Pandora. Pandora is always coming collect. Just type in somebody playlist or the artist, and a whole bunch of different stuff come up. So from 7:30 to 4, I'm listening to music. So like I said, you got podcasts or you got different playlists. After that, back in my car, still listening to music. And then when I get home, it's either listening to music or 9 times 10 watching TV. But if I'm just chilling and thinking and clearing my head, I'm definitely throwing music on.
Gotcha. Then the following question into that was, well, you kind of answered, but how much time would you say you spend each day listening to music?
Shit, every single day. And then so for example, Tuesdays, I bowl on Tuesdays night. I'm in this bowling league, and now I've been listening to music while I'm bowling. And it's actually soothing, and it helps me concentrate. Like, y'all been bowling before, you go up there, all the loud people talking, this music, people waiting on you. You put your headphones on and you're literally locked in, zoned in in your own little world. And I actually been doing better with my music on. I don't have a playlist yet for bowling. I just put R&B on, or I'll put it like on a hip hop playlist and
Right.
be in my own little zone. So damn near out of 24 hours, I'm definitely listening to music probably at least 12 to 20 hours. I would say listen to music wise.
So you tell me you listen to music 20 hours a day.
Something like that.
I would on a low scale, I would
It's
say six. Well, because I primarily on my morning. No, okay, I'll take it
because
back.
prime example, I work 8 hours. 8 hours, 7:30 to 4. That's 8 hours right there.
So
I got the headphones on.
I would say for me, probably 12. Because like I said, my morning job, I can listen to music all day while I'm working. That's 8 hours, and then when I work my night job, that's 4 hours. So yeah, 12. Me, yeah. So half my day is music because I'm just
If you literally if you 12 to 20, you're not listening to music all day. I mean, some people do, but
well,
podcast
like I
music.
said, music between music and podcast, I would say definitely that's 12 hours a day.
Yeah,
Because
at least
sometimes I want
12
to
to 16 hours a
sometimes
day.
I'll break the music up so I can listen to a podcast while I'm doing something at work rather than just listening to random music.
Facts.
Because
Yeah.
there's not enough music in the world. Well, yes, there is, but for me, my shit start
Then if
over
we doing it that
halfway
way, then
through.
yeah, 12 to 16. Because because like I said, bowling, I switch it, and then the morning job is 8 hours. So yeah.
And then speaking of playlists, the next question says, give us 3 playlist selections. So give us 3 suggestions for a playlist based on cleaning up, working out, and driving. So give us 3 songs.
Cleaning up. I would
Oh,
definitely go. I would definitely go to oldies. So most likely Charlie Wilson. That just that's just a broad statement. So like I would go. So for me, for those three, cleaning up, I would go to Pandora and just type in Charlie Wilson. So that's literally from the 70s, the 80s, the 90s. It can be a variation of different music that will come in that's underneath Charlie Wilson or whatever. So
Hmm.
cleaning up, that's that. In the gym, like I said, I would do hip hop. So Kendrick Lamar, Lil Wayne, Kanye, Jay Z, J. Cole, or some party music like the boys from Philly and stuff, the trap music. I like there, so I would do that list working out, and then driving. Like R&B, so just so like Chris Brown, Usher, nothing too special. I'm literally just vibing out while I'm driving.
So for me, cleaning up, it depends. It depends on what them cleaning up. Now, if it's weekend cleanup, I
You
might
cleaning on Sunday?
might do the okay. So Sundays, I definitely gotta do the '90s R&B, or what I've been doing lately. I've been doing early 2000s music. It could be any. It could be
Soldier
rap.
Boy?
It could be anything. Because it's like, all right, oh, I remember this. Oh, this is my shit from back in the day. Working out, strictly trap music or like sort of rock music, something that's high energy, bass, something that that goes along with the rhythm. A lot of Future, Gucci, Dolph, like that type of energy, that type of sound, or like I said, middle 2000s rock. From like when you used to play like Madden back in the day, and they had the rock songs on there, or Tony Hawk back in the day, that type of music. Because
That's the only time I
it'll
probably listen
pump
to
me
rock
up.
music.
And like I said, I don't have to choose. I can just put a playlist on and let that rock, no skip. And then driving, depending on if I'm driving to work, trap music, 'cause I need to get in the mood, need to pick me up because I work early in the morning.
Because I don't want to be here. Let me get in the mood.
Need to be ready, or I might throw some gospel on just to get some,
Gospel is
some
definitely
savior.
gospel be hitting too. Like people don't understand. Like just chilling and vibing out
Yeah,
and
man.
listen to gospel.
Get the
And then
spirit.
that has to be on a Sunday.
Of course not. Gospel is every day, okay? But yeah, the driving, like I said, it can go either way. Like I said, I need motivation, trap, or I just want to feel good just so I can be like, all right, I'm good. I'm cooling, clock in, float through the first half of the day, vibing. So
Now I got a question. So when you vibing out, so say you have a female friend over and y'all just chilling, vibing out. Do you have a set playlist?
no, I never have a set playlist.
Okay.
If me personally, when I'm hanging out with women, I don't really listen to music. Like we're not playing music, like unless we're like, nah, we don't really listen to music. We might like watch a movie or get something to eat, but
Okay.
unless she's like, oh, cut some music, or if we're like at the crib and she's like, oh, turn Spotify on or some shit, I'll be like, you can
Pandora.
pick what you want to listen to, because let's see what you listen to. You can put me on. Now, if it's about to go down, that's different. Gotta start off with Chris Brown, no bullshit, straight to it.
Hey yo.
We get straight to it. Straight to it.
Well, okay. Come on. Man, for me, I wouldn't say I have a playlist, but like I have certain artists that I would definitely play to get the mood started. So for one, my favorite right now is Vito. He's definitely a top tier when it comes to the R&B and slow jams, or getting in the mood with a female, that's definitely Vito is definitely somebody y'all want to listen to. If y'all haven't checked him out, definitely check him out. Um, Chris Brown, of course. Uh, Tory Lane's
Can't go
again.
wrong with Chris Brown.
Tory,
All
like I
those.
said, chick mix is a good one. So like certain people definitely have some R&B, slow jam, sexual music that is top tier.
Yeah. Like I said, yeah, I feel you on that. Like I said, whatever she's in the mood to listen to, I'll turn it
Or
on.
yeah, or like
Or
you put something on.
Party Next Door. Can't go wrong with Party Next Door.
Facts. Or
Um,
what is it, DSVN or some shit like that?
oh, the Division. Yeah, can't go with that. Yeah,
See, y'all
yeah.
them forgot about
It's
sleepers.
about the vibes. Like I said, if anybody, any artist that, like that's what I like about if you listen to certain playlists on, like on Pandora or Apple, it got like an algorithm where okay, you listen to this and you just put it on random, it'll try to match it with songs that match that vibe, so it's a
Exactly.
cohesive playlist.
Can't
And
go wrong with Pandora. Pandora be saving lives. Like if you shit on Pandora, just type in the artist and bam, let it play out.
right, and then moving on to the since we talked about Pandora, what's your favorite app to listen to music to?
Pandora, because it's free.
Um,
Them the little 30-second to a minute ads, I ain't worrying about it. I'll let that play.
me personally, I would say, well, for me, because I play for Apple Music, so Apple Music.
Well, that too. I have Apple Music, but I just got songs and let me add that to my playlist. Let me add that to my playlist. So I think like every other month I look at all the songs and then make a playlist. But if I'm just when it comes to app wise and just putting in the artist and listening to music, Pandora hands down.
Oh yeah, I said I pay. I think the only thing I pay for Apple Music. So Apple Music's my go-to. I used to pay for Spotify, but I'm like, now Spotify got songs on it that Apple don't got on it, and vice versa. So I was like, I'm not about to pay for both of these, so I'll just pay for one. And now since you can listen to Apple Music on the PS5 while playing a game, I strictly got Apple Music.
I seen that the other
Before it
day.
was just Spotify on PS4 and the PS4, but the PS5 came out with Apple Music. So that's the only reason why I had Spotify, so I was able to play the music on the system while playing a game. But you had to pay for it so you could control it. But once
Look,
Apple Music came, I said, "Oh well, no more Spotify. Just
you had to show me how to do that
load my
because
playlist up on
yeah,
Apple."
you gotta show me
Now
how to do
I
that.
need them to. I don't know if they did it yet because I haven't listened to it in a while, but they need to do it where you can control it from your phone that had the music on the PS5, like how you could do it with the Apple TV. But I don't know if
Gotcha,
they did that
gotcha.
yet. But if you're listening to Sony, we need that for the streets. Okay. That's a good question. So the next, Do you listen to music on YouTube?
Yeah,
For me personally, I don't know. It depends. Like outside of watching certain music videos, I don't like because YouTube has YouTube Music.
yeah.
But I have like I
So
said,
probably like I said earlier, dedication to if I want
yeah,
to listen
like
to like
okay, old mixtapes, like, but I
old
still
mixtape dedication to Wayne, I'll listen to that on YouTube.
okay.
Or if I'm in the house or if I'm in my room, for example, if I'm in my room, I have the smart TV. Instead of me putting my phone on, I have YouTube up on my TV and I just pick an artist or pick the type of music and then I just let that play out. So whatever songs come next, I just let it rock out.
Right. I'm the same way. Like I said, I still listen. So primarily, like you said, I listen to mixtapes, like because the YouTube don't delete shit. So shit from like 07, 08 is still on YouTube. But I still listen to the mixtapes on the live mixtapes because they closed. I don't know if Dat Piff is down or whatever, but they was talking about it was going out of business, whatever. I know I forgot the other one, Spinrilla or whatever it was. They've been shut that down. But anytime I listen to old shit, if I don't go to YouTube, I listen to it on live mixtapes because I still have my login with all my shit. My playlist got over like 500 songs. So outside of that, I would listen to music on YouTube and look at certain music videos or seeing who put new videos out. Because how else do you watch music videos? They don't show them on TV no
Facts.
more. So
No more 106 and Park.
yeah, like no more of that,
That's
no
it.
more TRL, no more of the show. I don't even know if do MTV Jam still exist.
I don't think so. So back in the day when you got off from school, when you got off from school, would you rush at home to see the top 10 music videos on 106 and Park
Well,
or MTV and
well,
stuff?
I don't remember what time TRL came on. That might have been I don't know 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. I don't know, but most of the part didn't come on until 6, so I had to rush home. By the time I was done doing homework, getting ready, that would have came on. So this was my thing, right? So it was a primary time. I don't know what grade this was, but I was infatuated with just hip hop and like music in general, right? So
106 and
would come
Park.
home, Rap City
Big Tigger in the basement.
every day, right? Then watch 106 in Park, and then whatever came on after that, watch that for an hour, and then watch regular TV, go to bed, right? But Then on weekends, I will sit and watch MTV Jams the whole day. No, around you, they show the same video. It's like on a loop. So I think it's
Yeah.
like every hour, 4 hours, whatever. Just watch that all weekend. And then this is when MTV2 was actually good. Sundays, Sucker Free Sundays. That's when they had the hip hop. They had
Oh, yup. True.
they all
True.
the hip hop shows. They showed the videos, and I would just sit there and watch that. It got to a point so mad where my mom took my TV out my room because I didn't care about nothing but watching videos. Then I had it in my mind I wanted to be the next Hype Williams. If you know who Hype Williams is, he's a very good music video director. I got it in my mind I wanted to be a music video director, so I was like watching music videos all day. Nothing else mattered to me but music videos. Then I was studying, taking notes, writing up video treatments or how to for certain songs. Like, oh, this how this video should look. Like I really was into that shit. I'm really surprised I didn't become a music video director. Well,
You still can. We got to get this two.
I mean,
up and
yeah,
running.
but shout out to Tubi if you're listening. We need that. Just give me the bread. We can shoot a movie for y'all.
Facts.
But
we got it.
I won't say I was rushing home to watch it, but I definitely was after depending on what time I got home, because Toonami was on. Got to watch my Dragon Ball Z first. But
Fucking
yeah.
anime. But yeah, definitely like 106 in Park. Definitely was watching that. Even though they showed like a good 30 seconds to a minute of
Facts,
the
you didn't even get the full video.
and then it went off, and then for like 4 weeks straight, that the same #1 video, and I'm like, I know this shit's still not #1. Turn this shit off.
And I'm glad it was like, all right, this has been #1 for like 5. I forgot what the number was, like 5 weeks. We're retiring it.
After AJ and Free left, the shit went downhill.
Oh yeah, of course. That's when
first of all, the battle rap on there was funny.
Freestyle
Blind
Friday
Fury was
cool.
tough. Blind Fury was that boy.
I won't say it was starting to fall, but it died once. Terrence J and Roxy, I don't know if that came after Julissa and Bow Wow, because that shit was duty. That shit was couldn't stand that shit. But Terrence and Roxy was cool though.
It was cool, but it was more when AJ and Free was there. That's when 106 Park was lit.
Well, yeah, that's when BET was actually like good BET. Like that's like those, and that's one thing. Like now, like the changing of the guard when it comes to music on television, because like your MTV, your BET, your VH1, they don't even show music anymore. It's strictly reality TV and Baby Boy. Like
not Baby
we
Boy.
need to bring that back. That's why I did like I don't even know if I don't have cable anymore, so I don't even know if MTV Jams doesn't even exist anymore. But like we need to bring those back. But then again, it's like you could just do everything on your own on YouTube now. So I don't know if there really is a need for that. But I just felt like that's missing today though. But I don't know. Maybe it'll come back. Maybe we should bring it back. You heard it here first. We're going to relaunch 106 in Park. We're going to call it something else, though.
we could definitely figure it out.
I don't know if we can give you top 10 videos because I don't know how often they put out music videos now. But we're going to figure something out. We're working on it. We're working on it.
Facts.
Let's see. So this section was the digital era. How many MP3 songs do you have on your phone? I don't know. I like my space. So what I did, what I've heard the trick was, so you don't want the music to download to your phone, Apple Music. You got to add it to a playlist so it's stored, but it doesn't download it to your phone. So I don't have any actual music on my phone. Everything is streamed. So
I just got music on my phone. I don't fucking know, but I did have all the damn music players growing up. I had the Walkman. I had the MP3 players. I had the Zooms, the ZUMEs.
I never had a Zoom. I had
one. I had the MP3 players. Had the iPod Nanos. When they first came up with them shit, the little click ones. And I'm like, you can't even. You just gotta keep clicking. I don't want
iPod Shuffle. Yep.
That's like,
that joint was like $100 too.
Like, bro, it was just.
You only could put like 50 songs on that joint. You click the button. I won't listen to this song. You gotta click the button till you find that song you're looking for. That was trash. I ain't gonna hold you.
Then I remember making the bootleg CDs on what was that, LimeWire or stuff like that.
Good old days. I missed those days. You need to bring that back.
Asking people that knew how to do it. Yo, can you make me a CD?
Yeah. Hey, bro, it was always one person that had a thick binder. Yo, I got anything you need. What you need? Yo, you got that. So I remember me and my friend Mir, we had got the Carter 3 when it came out. The week before it actually came out, our boy Brian burnt that CD for us. I might still have that CD somewhere in my room. I gotta find it.
Bro, that shit, you literally, can you burn me a CD? Just give me the songs.
Yeah,
so all day you just in the classroom trying to write down, this artist, this song, this one. But then you got to put it in the order of how
Right.
you want the songs to be on there.
Got to sequence. You got to sequence the track list too. I used
Bro,
to do that too for a while. I was the plug for a while too. It was like, oh,
bro,
you got
I
a CD
hated that.
burner? I was
Bro,
like,
I hated
yeah.
that shit. And then I finally found out how to do that. I said, dude, it's my damn show.
You
Hold
know what I'm
on.
saying? That was definitely Brett. Yo, can you bring me a CD? All right, $5. Or I'll give you 2 for 10. Or you know what I mean? I give you a deal. But those are definitely days. I would definitely crash mad computers using LimeWire. See, but now also was my problem too. Like in school, like so we had computer class, whatever you want to call it, technology, whatever it was called, where we primarily learned how to do stuff on the computer. Mine still, I'll never forget. I had LimeWire on my school computer, but I couldn't get it to download stuff, so I had to like download stuff at home and take it to school, put it in my library.
This nigga.
And then I remember in high school, um, we had a thing called the Y drive. So basically, you log on the computer. A Y drive, basically like your hard drive, but you can access it from any computer, right? So so at this time at home, I didn't have internet, so I had 2 iPods. So I was able to download music in school. So I was pimping out my iPod and downloading mad mixtapes and stuff to my iPods in school. I had a music library over 300 gigs.
Damn.
So one day,
This guy.
IT wiped my hard drive, dog. I'll never forget that day. I'm like, I bet, cause I forgot somebody just dropped something. I was like, all right, bet I'm gonna download this, put it on my joint. I log on to iTunes and it said my shit was wiped. Oh,
Was a sad day for him.
sad day. So then from that day forward, I had an external. No, I had a flash drive. Had a 120 gigabyte flash drive. I would just put all my music on there. But man, that was a sad day. I miss those days too.
God, I miss those days.
Have you ever downloaded music illegally? Yes, LimeWire. We already talked about that.
Yes.
Um, what do you think about Spotify? I don't have Spotify anymore.
Nope, don't have it.
We already talked. We kind of talked about mixtapes. We can talk about. Give me your top 3 mixtapes all time. Cause we said what's your favorite mixtape? But now give me top 3 mixtapes all time.
Mixtape. So like I said, Flamers. Any of the Flamers. So Meek Mill's Flamers 1, 2, and 2.5. That's I'm gonna put that in 1. Wayne Dedication 2 is definitely number 1. Meek Mill's Flames is number 2. My third favorite mixtape. Shit. Wiz Khalifa Black and Yellow.
That was a song. It was a mixtape.
Wasn't it a mixtape though?
Nah, that was a song.
So what was the mixtape that he had? He had a lot of them. I'll pick Wiz.
We had a couple of them.
Or no, I'll pick Future. Future mixtape. I wasn't more. Like I said my favorite, the mix that I knew for sure was Wayne and Meek. That's about it. I heard all the other shit when people was playing it, but I was like, really not my stilo.
So for me, this not in order. I give you 5. This ain't in order. So we gonna go Drought 3. We all know that's tough. I ain't gotta explain. 2, Cushion Orange Juice by Wiz Khalifa. That was prime. That was senior year of my high school. Prime.
Damn you.
Prime time. Miss those days. Before smoking weed too. That's what's really crazy. This is way before that. 3, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go covert coupe, Currency and the Alchemist. Big Sean Finally Famous. The mixtape, yeah.
You got one more.
And then 5. Just throw in something. I'll go Future Monster.
Okay.
Nice little mix there. Next question. No, next section is radio. Do you listen to the radio at all?
Yeah, probably 99 or 100.3 to beat, or like I said, 105.3. Those are my top 3 stations that I listen to.
I would say I only listen to the radio sometimes in the car if I'm listening, but it's only like listen to Steve Harvey or any type of morning show that's on. Cause like I said, Power 99. I can't think WDAS. And then so I stopped primarily listening to radio once Delaware lost Kiss. I stopped listening to the radio altogether because
Oh
like
yeah.
that's when we used to listen to
Oh yeah,
radio
101.7.
all the time. I used to be in the house, in the car, had on a Walkman,
101.7.
everywhere. But outside of that, once I got the aux in the car, I really listened to radio like that.
When they made aux in the car, that was a game changer.
Then it's like I had satellite radio for a little bit, but it's like I'm gonna just listen to my phone. But it was a lot of talk shows shit on there too. But I don't know. Well, the whole thing about radio shows, most of them are like they do podcasts now, so I rather just listen to the podcast, like the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, Breakfast Club.
That's a radio thing, but they got it on the podcast where you just listen to it on there. So I rather just probably listen to that.
See,
Rather
probably more on the show.
That too. Like I said, yeah, the radio is kind of not really how it used to be. Favorite radio station, only radio station left, Power 99. I guess that's my favorite now. Um, do you think radio will eventually die? Is it not dying now?
I mean, it's dying now because it's more of literally just podcast now. So from them, like you said, the Breakfast Club, everybody knows what the Breakfast Club is. They went from now. They're more big on doing podcasts now. They don't really play
the
music.
podcasts.
They're giving
interviews
and interviews and this and that. You're not listening to music. They gotta play music,
right?
Just because there are breaks in this and the third, but they're not really out here like, all right, this whole episode is going to be on music or this and third. It's more interviews, gossip, sports, etc. Like it's more of a news channel now.
I don't think it'll die because it'll always be a need for it. Like, you know, the weather, news, fucking sports. Like it's always a type of radio. It might just be like how it is now, where it's just shifting towards, you know, your own personal consumption, rather like say podcast or online or streaming. But I don't think it'll ever die out completely. It's going to quiet down.
It's going to dip.
But I don't think it's just going to be like, oh, remember 10 years ago when we had radio? Now, granted, stations get bought out, they disappear. Like I said, Kiss, that died a while ago, but you know, radio still exists. But yeah, I don't know. I can't picture a day where I can't picture a time when their radio died completely and they stopped putting radios in cars. Like I can't picture that being ever a thing.
You get your new 2025 car.
You know, your 2028 radios no more. Your 2028 spaceship. You tell me it ain't got no stereo, no radio, no AM, FM in it.
You got a big ass flat screen right there, and you just connect your phone to it.
Right, like you got the super Tesla mobile. We got the big iPad. Just plug your phone in. We'll go from there. But I don't know. They need to figure something out. So moving along, the next section we have here is feelings about music. So let's see. First question: what music do you like to listen to when you're in love? Whore.
When I'm in love.
How often is that?
Love is my zodiac sign. I'm a Cancer, so I love strong. I love hard. It's more.
How many women you love at one time ago?
I love everybody.
Smart.
I love everybody.
Half Eddie, smart. Good answer. Good answer. Anyway,
I love everybody, but being in love is a totally different thing. But that's another topic for another conversation. Being in love, it gotta be R&B or soul music. Like, I definitely find a song that matches the way I'm feeling about a person. And I'm the type of person that if I'm listening to a music or listen to a song and it's hitting me and I'm like, it reminds me of somebody or make me feel some type of way for somebody, I'm gonna send you that song.
Right.
Literally. Like, I don't have a problem with it. I'm like, what you listen to? Oh, listen to this. Oh, this is cute.
Right.
Oh,
listen to these words that he's singing, baby girl. This is about you. And that's what I like about how Apple, you could listen to a song and you could send it to somebody via text and they can play that song. It's like, yeah, what you think about you? This song made me feel about you.
I got a question though, but go ahead, you answering that.
For me, I agree. Like I said, definitely. It depends. If I really want to touch her soul, I gotta throw some 90s R&B at her, maybe late 80s or modern R&B today. Not the R&B where it's just I'm trying to fuck your girl, you know what I mean? Because a lot of niggas
trying to fuck your girl.
And I'm glad I brought this up. That's another thing. But finish the question. So R&B or it could be a rap song where a nigga rapping about his girl. Just that type of music.
Like Friday, what is it? I won't waste no time. That one.
Yeah, so like, or I throw some Tory Lanez on. You know what I mean? Just something that make me feel good about
Free Tory.
lady. Do you feel so? Just to pick up off what I was saying, do you feel that R&B is dead today?
Hell no.
Real R&B.
I wouldn't say no, because R&B is how it's rhythm and blues. It's your feelings. How
Right.
you feeling like back in the day. So and this goes into my question. Well, into what my statement. Music back in the day, if you listen to it now, it's like, what the hell was y'all talking about? What they try to say now, like, oh,
Right.
this young generation, what they talking about? This, like, prime example, Bobby Womack.
I wish you
Bob-
would trust me so much. That
Bobby-
nigga was sick, dog. I'm in
Bobby-
love with my friend's wife. That nigga's crazy.
Nigga, at the
dog.
funeral, you wore his sweater to the funeral.
That nigga was on
You
some
married
booger sugar.
you married you hit his girl and then broke up with the girl. Then hit the daughter. Like, yo, every time I think, yo, so like when I listen to music and I be really listening to like seeing what they're saying. Bobby Womack was a demon.
That nigga was a predator, dog. I'm in love with my friend's wife. What?
Not just your friend, your best friend. That's like you having a girl and I'm constantly throwing
sick.
shots and this and third
That's
while
sick.
in your face, then you die and I'm consoling her. Oh, it's okay. Come on, I got you. You know, I always been here for you. This
Sick.
and the third. Like,
I will come back from the dead and haunt both of you. How dare you to respect me, dog?
yo, I was like, yo, Bobby Womack.
That nigga was sick, dog.
And then like some of the songs back in the day, like just like prime example, I forgot, but shout out to my boy Rudy. He put me. This is where I got the name Jodi from. Well, side note, this is where I got the name Jodi from. I forgot what the song, but it's called Candy Liquor. And literally the whole entire time, it's literally him talking to this girl, and just called. His name is Theodis or whatever, and he's literally talking about how he wants to lick her up and this and the third. And I was just like,
Freak boy. Freak man.
oh,
freak
the
man.
old heads back in the day was
Freak
going
man, freak
ham.
man.
That's why I was listening
Some
to
drugs
like,
was different back then, man. They ain't had to worry about fat and lean, man. Cause like I said, a lot of just like fun fact, did you know the electric slide is about a vibrator? And niggas made a line dance song about it? Let's talk about that.
wait, time on pause. Hold on.
You can feel it. It's electric. Niggas, he talking about a vibrator.
Woogie.
And we line dancing to it. That's crazy, right? What type of shit is that? dog? That just goes to show you back in the day, they can make a song about anything as long as you can dance to it. You ignore
Oh my
everything you talk about.
God.
When I found that out, I said, you're joking, because why are we line dancing to this? You're crazy.
It's a lot of songs like y'all just listen, like especially back in the day songs. If y'all just listen to them, it's a whole nother. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find
Like
that.
that shit's crazy to think about. But it made it sound good. Niggas was jamming. Like,
Yo,
you can feel it. It's electric. What? Yo, and they said, I forgot who that song was by, but I think they said they did an interview where she explained, yo, it was about
it's called Miss Marvin Cease. It's called Candy Liquor.
Yeah, that's how Jody got his name, but it's definitely
Shut
not,
up.
It's definitely not electric, I tell you that. But
I was like, yo, like
But
just some songs that they have out here. It's like, what was y'all thinking about? Like, oh my God.
with some drugs, man. Shit was different. They actually had shit that, like, the way they made art back then was different. It had to come off from a natural place. Now it's like niggas just get in the studio, be high, perked up, leaned up, and just make shit. Like, I miss the art in music. And
Back to Bobby Womack. What another song? Well, the one like you said, I wish you didn't trust me so much. That's the one we was just talking about.
niggas
About the whole
terrible, yo.
thing. And then, if you think you lonely now,
Just wait until tonight. Nigga was sick. This nigga was sick, dog.
like what? That nigga said.
I low key fuck with White Womack, though. I'm be honest with you. I fuck with
Where
that nigga.
where do we go from here?
That nigga was telling bitches what it was too. Like,
Shit, Teddy P,
Him
turn
too.
off the
a lot of
lights.
them niggas was like I said, and that's what's so good.
Love
about
TKO.
a lot of that shit was straight. Yo, let's stop playing games.
Straight to the front. Like, so people be like, yo, you're so blunt. Yo, back in the day, they was telling you, turn off the lights.
Fuck all that talking. Let's get it. Like,
Light a candle.
and most of that music, baby making music for a reason.
Oh, what?
Sexual hit? What? What?
Sexual, what? Come Sexual healing. Just listen, like, come on.
Marvin knew what he was doing when he put
Trying
that
to tell you,
down,
the
feel
music
me?
back in the day, that's why I said R&B, that's my type of music. But still,
That shit right there is just, It's amazing. A lot of shit was crazy, but I love it though. How does music make you feel?
It makes you feel good.
Make me feel good. Make me feel good.
It makes me feel real good.
Depending on what I'm listening to, and it was like, because honestly, I feel like music is an extension of you. Like, you know what I mean? Because there's really a song to describe everything
How you
you're
feeling?
feeling, everything you go through. That's why I feel like music is so relatable. Like, just like you break up with your girl, niggas, oh, you listen to sad Drake, it's gonna put you in your feelings.
Sad Drake or Sam Smith.
So it's like
listen to him
music
too?
is so relatable, and I feel like
If you feeling some girl or feeling some type of way about some girl, throwing on Vito, throwing on Chris Brown, throwing on Usher, like it's just like so. Here go another one. Usher, good. If you listen to it, it's literally talking about y'all can break up. Y'all not good, but y'all still good. Like just hearing them lyrics, I was like,
this nigga's a demon.
you're right. We're not good, but we're still good. So it's like we can't be together. We still can fuck on the side.
All right, you still give me some of that.
You're not my girl, but you got a spot over here.
Mm.
You said I can't come over, but mom said she got a plate ready for me.
I'm coming to get my plate. What are you talking about? What he doing here? I'm going to get my plate. Okay?
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry, and mom said you're always welcome to come get a plate.
I am a part of the family, even though you don't like it. Like your boyfriend there, cool. I'm coming to see mom and him, not you.
Right.
And if he's upset, that's his problem.
Sound like a you problem, not a me problem. What music do you listen to cheer you up when you're sad? Trap music.
I don't know. When I'm sad, it's just like I don't know. I think when I'm sad, I don't listen to music. I think I'm more like in a thought process. I gotta be in my own little bubble, secluded area for at least a while I'm sad. So, for example, like when people say when somebody dies, oh, I gotta listen to this now. Like, for example, when my grandmother died, I wear this every single day, no matter what. When she died, I was in a bubble. Like, I didn't listen to anything. I didn't want to talk to nobody. Like, nothing could cheer me up at that moment because it's like I'm dealing with it this type of way. So some people have music, some people don't. I'm the type that depending on how I'm feeling or if it hits home, I'll just be ghost and just be zoned out.
So you ain't listen to no gospel music or nothing either? Like nothing to like uplift you?
Nope.
Uplift your spirits?
Nope.
You just want to be sad? I mean, granted, you gonna mourn how you mourn.
One of my favorite gospel songs right now is "My Soul Has Anchored."
So I don't know. Like I said, for me, it depends. Like if I'm sad, like if I'm grieving, I'll listen to gospel music. So at least it's like I know this person's in a better place. Let me be happy. Let me get out this funk. Because obviously you're gonna be sad. You lose somebody that you love that meant a lot to you. And like I said, that's a part of life. You have to grieve. But I don't like being in ruts, like where I'm just like, oh, woe is me.
If a female break up with me, I'm not listening to no music and be like, oh, I'm sad she broke up with me. Nigga, on to the next one.
Well, me personally, it depends. Like how we broke up. I'm never gonna listen to music that's gonna make me feel like, damn, I miss her a lot. I'm listening to moving on. He's like, fuck that bitch. You know, that type of shit. It's like, all right, yeah. So I'm listening to that type of music. So that's like, I want to be lifted up out of that. I don't want to be stuck on that.
I always said like prime example, Drake. When they talk about, oh, Drake make the sad nigga music, the nigga just left, the girls just broke up with him, or I'm gonna throw Drake on, like, how can niggas really just be sad and literally be like, oh, you wanna leave voicemails on her phone or nigga, she don't want you no more. Move on. Exactly. There's plenty of fishes in the sea.
Get the memo, brother. You know, unless you fucked up and you know you fucked up, you know you really fucked up on that.
And that'd be another thing.
Accountability.
If you fucked up, and now you trying to play the victim, just take the L, bro. Say you fucked up, you didn't mean it. If she take you back, cool. If she don't, move the fuck on. Right. But don't try to play the victim. I'm sorry. Now you in there listening to Drake, this, that, and the third, Certified Lover Boy, or
you just gonna be mad because the whole time you crown over her, she dicked the butt on TV with another nigga like Alicia Keys was with Usher. So you know what I'm saying? Do you, my nigga? Worry about you. Don't be sad.
Dick to butt is once again crazy.
Because how dare you? Like I said, I don't know. Me, I try to stay out of my feelings, and it goes like when me and my ex broke up, it wasn't like I'm sad. It was like this has ran its course. It's died. How do we move forward? More than me being sad. I was more like, okay, that's over. Now we got to pick the pieces up and keep moving. Not, oh, woe was me. Oh, Alexa, play Marvin's Room by Drake. Like, nah, nigga. Like, Alexa, play All for the Dogs, even though this was years later. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you need to get lifted up out of that.
Play bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
There you go.
Coming soon. But yeah, like I said,
shit. Oh, favorite artist. He's underground. You know, he's here and there. He got a couple songs out. Singer Nick. Come Over. Anything is possible. What's the other one?
No, what's good?
What's good? See that What's good and Come Over has some top flight lyrics in there. He knew what he was doing. Shout out to Nick.
Get
back in the studio.
If you could have one song be your introduction, your theme music, what would it be?
for Jodi, shit. I don't know. I gotta think of that one.
I would say for me, it depends. If I'm chilling, I'm Good by Lil Wayne. That's my shit from No Ceilings.
For me, Sky's the Limit.
If I want to fuck by who?
Lil Wayne.
If I want to fuck shit up, Troublemaker by Lil Wayne. If I want to get money by Lil Wayne.
Weezy baby got a lot of different bangers that used to come up to.
Any type of mood I'm feeling, Wayne has a song for it. So we're just gonna say my theme music will be something by Lil Wayne. Let's just put it that way.
Facts. Wayne. Oh, if I'm on a journey and I'm like motivating just staying on course, I do listen to Nipsey, Kendrick, and J. Cole.
Oh, and in addition to what he said, that exact topic, Duffel Bag Boy. Come on now. Now go and get your money, a little duffel bag. But what? What?
But yeah, when I'm on my grind and staying down and motivated and staying the course, those are three people that I listen to.
Victory lap.
Especially on Nipsey. Hustle motivation.
The marathon continues.
And then 50 Cent, Hustler's Ambition. That's my shit.
Classic.
And I get money. I get money. I get
classic. That kind of answered that question. So let's move on. Next question. Next category, we got music over the years. Music has changed over through the years, and as we know, nothing in life is constant. What do you think? What do you think about the music that your parents used to listen to, as opposed to the music that you listen to?
Man, like I just said, Bobby Womack.
I mean,
Teddy P. Come, like what?
I mean, my parents are old souls, so like I gotta understand. It's like, oh, I can see what y'all was listening to. This is what was out. This was popular when y'all was coming up, when y'all was around my age. As opposed to now, I see the music is totally two different things. But
what was it? Smokey Norfolk or Smokey Robinson? No drugs, smoking that weed,
gang banging. Oh yeah. Smokey know he was dead wrong for doing that, dog. Smokey know he was dead. Now I respect him for trying to reach into this generation, but you shouldn't have put that out, my guy. Yo. But it makes me mad because Smokey can actually sing. It felt like he was trying his hardest to sing while doing that. It was like, you didn't have to do this.
Yo!
And my boy was fresh as hell in the music video. You feel me?
Smoking that dope.
Gang banging. He didn't have to do that. Why did he do that?
Yo, I'm trying to tell you, music back in the day, when you listen to it now, it's like, what was y'all really going through? Like, I respect it and I love the poise and the emotion and everything, but it's just like when they try to say, oh, the music nowadays is crazy, y'all out of hand. Y'all was out of hand too back in the day. But for some reason, I like that. I like the 70s, 80s, and the 90s. That's where I'm at when it comes to like music. If y'all chilling with me and I got that on, just deal with it.
Yeah, I just felt like music was better in. And I feel like they put more effort into like, and I think that's what massively changed from then to now. Artist development, the power of having an A&R, like the labels actually cared about the actual artist and putting out good music. Now it's all about money.
Because back in the, because for ski, I'm like, what do you say?
Sexy Red? You don't like Sexy Red?
I love Sexy Red.
You like that booty hole brown?
What you say? My pussy pink, my booty hole brown. Like
that's art right there. Like, that's art. Like, you hear me? That's art.
That lyric off rip is like
yes.
What made you come to
Yes.
the what? Like what was y'all was sitting in the booth or sit like where was you at when that thought process came and said, "Pussy hole pink, booty hole brown"? I like that. Let me write that shit down. Yeah, put that on the track. Like what?
She was spitting real. She was spitting real. She's spitting facts. Realism. That's what them hoes want, right? I'm sorry. That's what those young ladies want. They love that ratchetness. They love that. I don't know why.
I mean, I respect it. Like, hey, I respect them out there. Like Lotto, Sexy Red, Glow, Big.
And that's
Glow.
another thing. The I'm glad we're talking about the female. This is primarily for rappers though, because female singers don't sing about they coochie as much or talk about their sex as much.
Her, SZA,
Like they
who
might
else?
sprinkle some shit in there talking about how they toxic, how they got some good coochie, but it's not like
Gotcha.
this is all I'm gonna talk about. Like, I'm sorry to say, Meg, real hot girl shit. As opposed, like I said, Meg can rap.
You gonna leave Meg
But
Thee Stallion
most
alone.
of her shit, she talking about her pussy this or how would she do that. Like, that's cool, no, but what else do you have to offer on the track? Like, I don't want to hear about that 98% of the times. As I said, like, Sexy Red, same thing, straight ratchetness. Now, if that's City Girls, another same thing. Like, can you talk about something else? But like I said, there's always a niche, there's always a time and place, there's always a certain group that appeals to that type of music, and they only want to hear that. And
Yeah.
I guess they speak to that crowd more than the other crowds. But it's like, how can I respect your artistry if you just talk about bullshit 90% of the time? Or how you want people to take you serious as an artist if that's all you care about? Now, if you just say, fuck it, I'm just doing this for the money, by all means, do your thing. But don't expect people to respect you and take you as an actual artist. And you don't even give a fuck about your music from an artistry standpoint.
Got a point there. I
But
mean, hey, like I said, I respect their craft, and hey, if it sells, it sells. Shit, I'm not stopping up.
at what point do you just say, you know what? 'Cause I forgot what I was listening to. I was listening to a podcast and it was talking about like the death of the female rapper because apparently most of them are just using sex appeal. It's like,
Yeah, I
yes,
think Joe
sex,
Budden said some shit like that.
yeah, I
Joe
think that was
Budden.
it. Sex sells, but at a certain point, all right, I'm done looking at your BBL. Talk about something else. All right, like what else do you have to offer? Oh, look at me, look at me, look at me. Okay, I'm looking at you. I'm tired of looking at you. What else you got to say out your mouth? But
That's why
I
they
don't
say
know.
a lot of the. That's why they say when it comes to like female rappers now and then they couldn't touch the ones they couldn't touch the ones back in the day. Like
Of course not,
they're
because
not, they're
of
not
course,
seeing they're not seeing Eve, they're not seeing Missy,
Yeah, 'cause-
not seeing Lil Kim, Foxy Brown.
Because on top of, because my thing is, but that's different between it. Because then, like I said, they had the sex appeal, but they had the lyrics, they had the flow, they
Yeah.
actually could rap,
Little
they could
Kim.
make music. It wasn't just look at me, I'm sexy, I got a BBL. Like, I'm not mad at you, but prime example, Sweetie, she made the, what the fuck was the song she made? My Type. I don't know. Like I said, her music was ass. So they was on her head talking about, well, where your music at? And she was like, well, people wasn't supporting her for her
Yeah,
music.
I see. I
Yeah,
did
because her
see that.
music is fucking trash. Niggas just like looking at you. At that point, it's like you gotta do something else. I think she like model or whatever she
Yeah.
do now. But it's like that just goes to show you, like, you didn't get into this for the art. You didn't get into this because you like the rap.
But once again, some people have that one hit wonders.
I mean, granted, I might say if we could take a girl out the hood right now who pretty, and somebody's could write her raps and we can all get the hood off of her back, I'm all for it. But it's like, bro, like, what about the music at the end of the day?
I mean,
But I ain't mad at you. Get your bag.
They start off with the music and then they go to do Ratchet TV.
Yeah, I ain't mad at you, dude. Hey, whatever y'all doing to change your family's life and to break generational curses, do your thing. But I just feel like at some point we gotta have more honor and integrity when it comes to the actual music. Like, I don't know. I ain't fucking with it. But shout out to all the female rappers out there doing their thing. Shout out to everybody that's rapping doing their thing. You know, just like I said, get what you can get out of it, I guess, because obviously you don't care about the actual art form. You're just trying to get paid. And that's what it's all about at the end of the day, right? So, whatever. How would you say has your taste in music changed over the years?
Nope.
For me, when I say I only say it changed because I listen to less rap. Because primarily before I was strictly rap, sprinkling some R&B if I heard it on the radio, as opposed to now I listen to more music outside of rap and a little bit less of rap. That's one thing I say. That's one thing I can say for me personally. What do you think about the music that teenagers are listening to today? I don't know nor care. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm far removed from a teenager, and
I ain't got no kids, so I don't care.
And then my youngest siblings, they're all in their young 20s, so I really don't. I really don't know. I think my brother primarily. I don't know about primarily, but he listened to NBA YoungBoy a lot, and I can't stand that.
Now my nieces and nephews and my god kids, I was looking at them like ratchet ass
Like,
little
why do
kids.
you like this? What do you like about this?
But I mean, hey, it's like
Or Rod
it's.
Wave. Like, I don't. What you listening to? I can't get into him. I don't know. What the fuck?
Do you have a song? So like, if you are getting broke up with or somebody breaking up with you, do you have a song that you would send to them?
If they break them, fuck that bitch by Young Drill. Fuck that bitch. Who talking about fuck me?
It's either that
Fuck that
or
beat.
it's either that or if you think you're lonely now.
Or Into the Road. It's my shit.
Not End of the Road.
Give you a little R&B soul sprinkled on top. Or trying to think. Damn, what's the song from I'll come back to that. But it's a song I'm thinking about. I forgot what it's
Who's the
called.
bar?
I won't even remember. I just remember I heard this shit one time. I was like, yo, this is
what does it have to do with?
just your bitch broke up with you. I'm about to stack my money and keep it moving. But it was funny as hell.
What's another song?
I can't remember, but
that's another song.
I don't know. I don't have. But my thing is, if I break up with a girl, if she break up with me, we don't have. I'm not sending you no music though. It's like, all right, cool, bye. But I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's a ton of songs.
Oh, so from DVSN, his song "If I Get Caught." That song is.
Why would you send that to somebody if you're breaking up with them?
No, I wasn't saying that. I'm not saying it for that. I'm saying just like song wise, that's another song that is crazy. But if you listen to it, it's like, yo, really, nigga?
He said it though. That don't mean I don't love you. I don't know what it means, but Daniel, he knew what he was talking about. That's the guy who wrote the song, The Division. But they got some bangers too. You guys say if you're not familiar with The Division outside of that song, they got their album that was on was tough.
So his album Working on My Karma.
Yes, that album. I'm trying to tell you, listen to that album because that shit's fire.
Working on My Karma is definitely in my playlist. That's one of my top albums right
That shit with him and what's the name of the song on there with him and Jagged Edge? That's my shit. Oh my god, what's up? Oh my god, that's
exactly. What's up? Number 5.
My shit.
So hold on, it goes last. So on that album, number 1 is Last Time. Number 2 is Bring It. Number 3 is If I Get Caught. Number 4
and
is
Touch It was hard too.
Y'all gotta listen to DVSN, bro. But yeah, What's Up is number 5 on that list.
That
on
shit.
The album.
Him and Jagged Edge was that's one of his best songs in my opinion. I fuck with that shit.
And then him with Tyler Dollar Signs on Cheers to the Best Memories. That's another album.
First of all, Ty Dolla $ign don't get enough credit. Let's go ahead and give Ty Dolla $ign some love right now. He don't get enough credit. He got bangers. I see people say, his music by itself ain't that good, but his features is good. It don't matter. He made good music.
really got some bangers. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to his shit tonight.
Like, that's good music. Like I said, check out The Division. Majid Jordan, they tough too. We already know Party Next Door. Party Next Door.
What's his name just came out with a fucking album too? Eric, that's his name. Eric Bellinger.
Oh my god.
Rebirth 3 just came out. His shit is tough.
Eric Bellinger been around for forever, right? I don't know if he's a writer. He write for people, but his music, I think he was a writer. He does his own music. It's this song he got. Oh my god. I can't. I'm recording on my phone, so I can't look through my phone.
And then Friday with 2 Y's at the end. His album is tough too. He's a up and coming. Well, I'm not saying up and coming or whatever, but his album is tough. I like his album. Like when I just looking at my playlist, well, not even playlist, but looking at the albums that I got on my phone right now is literally like Vito, a couple other people, Tiger, YG, Drake.
Actually, I just put together a Apple Music playlist called Smooth R&B Shit. Only got 10 songs on it right now because I'm going through my library to add songs to the playlist.
Back in the day, Jaheim was another one for R&B. Come on now.
See what happened when you put that woman first. But yeah.
Sammy. Yo, I'm just looking at all the stuff I got on here is like, yeah. Top tier.
But yeah.
Jacquees and Donnell Jones is another one. What song was it? This Love, Where I Wanna Be, Have You Seen Her? It's what's Tevin Campbell? His song? Come on now.
He was stalking that girl, by the way. you actually listen to the lyrics to that, he was stalking that girl. She trying to go about her business. He walked down the street harassing them, but can we talk? No, nigga, she keeping it moving. But all y'all little light skins love that song. Y'all sing it out with your heart. How, Sway? Shame on you. But shout out to Kimmer though. All right, since we talking about songs, what would you say is your GOAT wedding song?
I'm ready too. Also, like, can we talk in I'm ready? That's GOAT wedding song? Shit. I don't know. It really depends.
Let's Get Married by Jagged Edge.
That too.
I don't know who makes the anniversary song. Do you know what today is? I mean, that's not a wedding song, but it's in regards to a wedding. Oh my God.
Wait, say it again.
The anniversary song. Do you know what today is?
It's Tony.
Oh, well, that's who it is.
See? Tony.
Now, it's one song I came across recently. I don't know. I think this came out maybe 2 years ago or last year. I'm not sure. It came across on my Apple Music when I was listening to it was on shuffle. Did I write it down? I thought I wrote it down.
But now you seen what I posted on Facebook. I'm trying to tell you, when I get married after the ceremony and the 10:30, boy, at the reception, it's going down.
I'm gonna put y'all on. Look this song up. It's called "Until" by Derek Goborn Jr. Listen to the extended wedding version. I tell you, you gonna play that song at least 25 times.
Oh, is that good, huh?
I fuck with it. And like I said, this shit, I want that song played at my wedding. But I fuck with that. So shout out to Derek Goldberg.
In the words of House Party 1, he said, "This right here, get caught." The nigga, what?
Then last category we got here, we got lyrics. So checking the lyrics of your favorite songs is crucial to people who learn English. I didn't know that. That's cool. You can.
They want to learn what you're saying. I said this.
What would you say is your favorite lyric from a song?
I don't know. I have so many. I can't even. What the one I just sent you the other day on Shoulder Lean?
Oh, my girl got a girlfriend.
Sound like world. We're like, nigga, what?
I don't know. I got a couple too.
Tory Lanez. What is it? I put you in 70. What is it? 7 position, 70 minutes, some shit like that.
One of my favorites is cruising down the street in my 6'4".
Okay, easy.
Hey yo, check out a couple.
What Wayne say? Put the silent, like, bro, like
real G's movement sounds like lasagna. Wayne said that. Damn, I could probably. I'm trying to stay away from the Wayne lyrics side of my brain because all my side of my brain.
Go ahead, let them loose.
Is all Wayne lyrics. Shit. One lyric that I like, that I like, and I find motivation is this rapper Short Dog. He goes by Fresh now. He said on the song "Hands," to me ain't nothing more important than hard work. That's why it's MOB. Family second and God first. I always thought that was tough. Shit. I don't know. You say something because I
when it comes to lyrics, I don't know. I don't know. I gotta listen to songs. I'm like, oh, that shit was fire right there. Like, I don't know.
Cut it. It's going down.
Oh my
First
God.
I let my scream. Meet me in the trap. It's going down.
Hey, yo.
Hop up out the big. Get my swag on. Like, it's a bunch of shit, yo. Like,
yo, it is really a lot of, like, when it comes to, like, lyrics or one-liners, it's like, yo, what the
Oh, one of my other favorites is when Wayne said on Scarface, "Protect me from my friends. I can take care of my enemies. I come for where niggas just kill to save energy." That was my shit.
bars?
He went hard in the whole song too, and I feel like, oh, I'm me. He went hard on that shit too. What'd he say? What'd he say? Oh, now we gotta play the song because that whole song was filled with shit. What do you say? The only time I would depend is when I'm 70 years old. That's when I can't hold my shit within, so I shit on myself because I'm so sick and tired of shitting on everybody else. As you know, Depends are the brand of adult diapers. So that shit was hard. Damn. We could do a whole episode on Wayne lyrics by itself, so we won't be here all day. But yeah, that's just a couple. How do you where do you go to look up lyrics for your favorite songs?
Uh, go to either YouTube and type in the song and do lyrics, or if y'all don't know about this, A to Z lyric.com.
I would say primarily if it's
Or Apple Music
yeah,
and put up
Apple
the Apple
Music, you
and put the and do the lyric shit.
pull the lyrics up, or I used to get on Genius a lot and look at the lyrics that way until that website went to shit. Um, how many times do you feel like you would have to listen to a song before you know all the words to it? To me, it depend on
It
how
depends on the song because
yeah.
honestly, I could listen to a song one time like I'm locked in, but probably I say like three.
Yeah, about
Three
3 4
times.
times. When it came to Wayne back in the day, give me three listens. I knew that shit from front to back.
Well, yeah, like three times. I would say if I'm really feeling it off the first one, maybe 1.5, two, but three to max. Honestly,
That was definitely three. It does especially if it's something that's catchy, like the hook catchy or the flow of the song's catchy. I might be able to get it after the first or second listen. But yeah, it depends on the song. And then the last question I got here: what's an old song that you know bar for bar still to this day?
we're gonna take Wayne out of it.
I was if you take Wayne, I know at least 85% of his catalog still, but I have to hear the song first for the trigger in my memory. Cause like I said, I rap Cannon bar for bar right now.
Facts. Cannon definitely. But take Wayne out of it. 50 Cent. In the club.
I know Confessions Part
Usher
2 by
Confessions
Usher.
1 and 2.
That's burned in the back of my brain. Burn. That whole album was burnt in the back of my brain.
Lovers and Friends. Shit. Fuck. What's this song? Busta Rhymes, Touch It.
Remix, turn it up.
All the verses. Soldier Boy, Crank That. Kiss Me Through the Phone.
Just got my report card. Throw some D's on it.
B2K, Bump Bump Bump. It's a couple of them.
Throw some D's on it, bitch. Just got my report card.
Young Joe's Shoulder Lean.
Bar for bar.
T.I. Rubber Band Man.
Bar for bar. He stole my whole fucking flow. I would say, well, we was old. Anything past 10 years old. So
Jaheim.
I would say Best You Ever Had by Drake. I know that's still bar from bar.
Yeah.
Kanye. Love Lock. No, not Love Lockdown. Street Lights. That's my shit. I know that bar for bar. Paranoia. I know that bar for bar. Ain't No Fun by Paramore. Hella No by My Chemical Romance. American Idiot by Green Day. Like, I know a lot of songs. It was like, once I hear or if I hear the beat, it'll just come back to my brain. What You Know About That by T.I. Fucking ASAP by T.I. is my shit. Go Crazy by Jeezy. Black Mags by the Cool Kids. Like, I know a lot of songs randomly just off the back of my hand. We talked about this previously, but since we're talking about music, we might as well bring it back up. You guys might know the answer to this, but do you like musicals? And again, what's your favorite musical?
Yes.
It's like the 10th time we brought this up.
Yes, I love musicals. My favorite is The Wiz. So for me, it goes The Wiz, Rent, Grease, and now The Color Purple, the new one that just came out in 2023.
Based on the Broadway play. Again, like I said, I don't like musicals. I never did. I hate them, but I like Rent because they was fucking that shit up.
The Wiz the best one, hands down. Michael Jackson. You can win.
And then another question: what makes you like a song? Is it the melody, the lyrics, the beat, etc.?
The melody and the beat. No, not the beat. The melody and the lyrics.
I would definitely say lyrics first, beat second, and then like the melody, vibe, and the artist. It has to be an artist that I like.
That too. Yeah.
So, and then lastly, so we really didn't talk about. We touched on music videos. What would you say is your favorite music video of all time? And do watching
Remember the Time.
And do watching music videos help you enjoy the song more? The answer to that second part, yes. The album for me, only if this is how I look at things, right? So, like I said, the point where back in the day where I wanted to be a music video director, I look at songs, I can hear a song, I still can do it to this day. It's like a hidden talent of mine, right? I can hear a song and I can write out a video treatment for it based on how the song is. So, I don't know if I would. Now, remember the time? I don't know if I would have. I probably would have wrote something similar, but I don't know about the whole ancient Egypt shit where he was. I wouldn't have thought of that.
That shit was tough though.
It would have came out my brain as, like I said, same concept. A dude talking to a girl trying to get her to remember the good times they had, but not in that way that he did it. Because Mike, they fucked that shit up.
If you look, so all his music videos was like, it was telling stories. So like Billie Jean, Smooth Criminal, Dirty Diana, Bad, Human Nature, Black and White, Thriller.
Oh, for speaking of Michael Jackson, I forgot to bring up Man in the Mirror. What? Anyway, not to cut you off. Go ahead. That just clicked in my head. Man in the Mirror.
So I tell you, so like all his, like even when he was doing Jackson 5, like Blame It on the Boogie, ABC. Like, come on now.
Rock With You was hard too.
Rock With You. Come on,
and shout out to the dude who made a parody of that when he remixed it and made it I Want a Nut in You. That shit was top tier funny, dog. He even had the little outfit on and shit. I said, yo.
So like, I really feel like when you're doing a music video, you gotta, it gotta fit what you're seeing. So, prime example, Prince, Purple Rain, Doves Cry, 1999, Red Corvette. Like, yo, like it's just certain things. So like, when it comes to music videos, Usher has some good ones. Burn, Confessions. There were some good ones. Lovers and Friends, yeah. Chris Brown got some good ones.
You think Yo was a good video? He was chasing and harassing that girl, dancing the whole time.
Fuck no, because I'm not following you walking down the street dancing and shit. Yo, tell me, fellas, have you seen that?
Speaking of Chris Brown, my favorite Chris Brown video is the one where they was the vampires dancing on the wall and shit.
Wall to wall.
That was my what? That was my shit. Yo.
Like that. Then Mario. I forgot about Mario. Mario is a good artist too. Shit. Braid My Hair. That was my song when I was growing my hair out. That was one of my top songs. What's up? Shit. Just Friends. Like, come on now. That was a banger back in the day.
My man had that big ass Ray Lewis jersey on that video. But to bring it back outside of Michael Jackson, because I feel like every Michael Jackson video is classic. Favorite music video? I don't know if I did have one, if I had to be something from the early 2000s that was on TV all day. Probably In the Club by 50 Cent. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Soul Survivor by Young Jeezy. Only because of when Go Crazy started. Yeah. So we're going to put that. And Rubber Band Man.
Boing, yoing, yoing.
But yeah, that's the thing. That's another thing. I feel like music videos. I was reading an article about that shit too. Music videos have changed where it's not really an art form anymore. It's like a lot of motherfuckers do lazy videos where they like on tour and they just performing and it's just a bunch of edited footage together.
Not that, or motherfuckers is we outside in front of everybody in the neighborhood and everybody in the background, and they just rapping their verse. And
yeah, like
in the background, you got a gun over here, you got money over here, you got a kid over there.
I don't really think that's a music video. I just think that's just you just on the block performing your song.
It's that's another thing.
Like those I forgot what it's called. Those videos where they got the mic on the corner and you just rap like, oh, that shit is just ass. Now, but I will say, shout out to the music video director Cole Bennett. He really like his music videos. He pushes the envelope with his videos he makes, and I feel like he's the only person that's music director video wise I can see now who actually is bringing it back to that old days. Like your director X or Little X, what his name was, or Hype Williams, or it was a bunch of them back in the mid 2000s. Those type of music video directors where you was like, yo, I need a video for my number one single. You went to this person because you know they had a special style or flow to they put together to make your video be on TV all the time. We don't have those people anymore, and I feel like that's a lost art form. You know, as big as YouTube is, you would still think that people would still be around getting that love. Like I said,
you know, what was a good video? Marco Polo, Soulja Boy and Bow Wow.
Cut his mic off.
Oh no, we cannot leave out the GOAT though. Nick Cannon. I'm a gigolo and I got
R. Kelly made that song a hit. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Well, shit, R. Kelly Ignition remix. That's my shit. Bounce. They got on an 80-foot limo that had a club in it. Like, how that work?
Yo, then you had Chingy. I like the way you do it right there.
Okay.
Yo, I'm saying when you come to music videos, like just thinking back in the day, all them type of music videos hilarious.
A lot of shit. A lot. You got the people Soldier Boy. Yeah, bitch. You know. Oh my god, yo, my goat Soldier Boy video has to be Bird Walk because me and my boy Chase, yo, Chase, shout out to you. It was this girl our math class. We used to call her Cuckoo Nest because she had like I don't even want to call
Her
it
hair was fucked up. That's
a
what you trying to
messy
say.
bun or whatever. It looked like a fucking bird's nest. And this is when that song was out. So every time we was here, let me create my bird walk. Create my. Did we hit the yo Chase? Yo, shout out to you, bro. We gotta get you on the show. But dog,
Yeah.
Soldier Boy videos was funny as shit. Don't forget y'all bitch y'all too.
Oh my god.
But
oh,
yeah,
shit.
go.
Shit. Trey Songz, another person that had some bangers back in the day. Forgot about him.
Yeah, until Trey Songz was a rapist.
Shit.
Allegedly, but I don't know the.
Invented sex. Another neighbors know my name.
Oh, hold on. Just not to cut you off, but we're gonna go talk about GOAT mixtapes too. In My Zone, Chris Brown, when he first started rap, oh my God, what?
The GOAT.
Invented Head, that nigga, yo,
Boy.
He was on some shit, bro. He was on some shit.
I use that for my close friends on Instagram when I whatever post I feel like
he was on some shit. That whole mixtape, and then even with him and Tiger did Fan of a Fan.
Yep.
That shit was what? When Chris Brown first started rapping, Chris Brown was that boy, yo. Shout out to Chris Brown.
See, breezy.
Good times. But yeah, we already talked about. Oh, so the question of this week that I seen was Lil Wayne's best GOAT was a GOAT Lil Wayne song, and it's not a milli. Listen, Lil Wayne's best song is not a milli, and I'm like,
so what was it, 6'6"?
anybody.
6'7"
I think it should. It depends on what you mean by best song. What's his best song commercially? What's his best song? You know what I mean? Like, I don't get what they were. I don't get what they were. What they were basing it on, but they said Lil Wayne's best song is a milli. For me personally, a milli is not my favorite Lil Wayne song, and I don't think that's his best song.
I like 6 foot, 7 foot better than a milli.
I feel like a milli just happened to be out at a time when that was everywhere, and everybody remixed that. Everybody, their mom had a verse to that instrumental, but I wouldn't say that's his best song though.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like I said, he got too many.
Way too many, but if he's, I definitely like 6 foot, 7 foot more than a milli.
And a sleeper song that I like by Lil Wayne is Comfortable with him and Babyface. I feel like that song don't get enough love, yo. That brand new, Ask Them Hoes, Diamonds and Girls by Currency. I can rap that bar for bar backwards in German, standing on my head in 40-degree weather.
While doing the 720 on NBA Live 05
with one hand off the backboard. But yeah, so much GOAT music.
This is a great episode.
Oh, so we got the last two GOAT songs because we already covered the other three. So what would you say is the GOAT party song? I'm gonna say "Party Up." Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. That come on, white people go crazy.
That
it's Swag Surf.
That so it's that swag surf or what the fuck is it Meek Mills.
Which one?
What the fuck is it? What the fuck is that one that they?
Or should we say Freak Meal according to the allegation with him and Diddy at the Diddy party?
Allegation. The one that they play. It's not House Party. Is it Dreaming Nightmares? Whatever one they always play and it gets everybody hyped.
Probably Dreams of Nightmares. But I wouldn't say that's a party. I don't know if that's a party song.
That get everybody, literally, they want to get the party.
When I think of party songs, Meek Mill, I think of House Party, or I think of In My Bag, or Rose Red, like shit that make you want to dance. Dream of Nightmares make you want to dance. Dream of Nightmares make you want to shoot somebody. Or elbow somebody in the face.
But nah, Swag and Surf top tier is #1 gold. Man, I like the, when you hear the beaches, motherfuckers be all...
Until white people got ahead of it, now they ruining that shit. Thanks a lot, Taylor Swift. But I'll definitely say Swag Surf is definitely top tier. Like I said, if you listen to our previous episode where we were describing the pool party story in detail, you would know how much Swag Surf is such a top tier song to us.
Right.
But I definitely say Swag Surf. And then last, GOAT cookout song. For me, it's three. You can rotate these. So for me, I'm gonna say Before I Let You Go.
Don't y'all.
Electric Slide. I guess you can say that. You hear that kind of slide. And the Cha-Cha Slide.
For me, talking about cookout, so Before I Let You Go, Biker Shuffle, and shit. Any R. Kelly song that you want to throw back, Step in the Name of Love.
And if you have a fun family, I'll throw one. Return to Mac.
Facts.
I'm on. Ooh, yeah. What? While Uncle cooking the burgers and that come on, boy, we about to cut up.
Return to Mac is definitely that. But yeah, that's when it comes to cookout, you gotta have those 3 to 4 songs on the playlist, or somebody gotta get off the aux.
I can't believe my work wife said she hated that song, man. I'll never look at that lady ever again.
Yeah,
the
you
same way.
might want to get divorced from her.
Well, she left me.
Oh, cool. Hey, if you think you lonely now, wait until tomorrow, nigga.
Anyway, you know what's up.
See, nigga get left high. If you think you're lonely now, wait till you gotta work tomorrow.
Fortunately, we don't work together no more, but I enjoy the times we had. Even though she was actually married, but she was married to me at work, though. Shout out to you. I miss you. Come back home. Daddy's home. Shout out to Usher, yo.
No, if we talk, so all right. Before we get off, who's the better singer? Steve.
When we say singer, you mean actual singing? Actual singing.
Yeah. Steve, Anita from American Dad,
Steve Anita Smith,
or shit, who was the other one? Fuck, you know what I'm talking about though. You had Steve singing the song, and you had somebody else. Was it from Family Guy? Who was the better singer?
I can't think of nobody else.
Cause Steve had some bangers. Steve was a singer. That motherfucker was singing everything.
Who else could you be talking about though?
It's gonna hit me later. I don't fucking know.
I'm gonna just say Steve. No matter what you say, Steve. Steve is that boy.
Yeah.
Is she not hot enough for you, Dad? That's your bad. Then beat what? Beat. You want to shout at B12? Steve, yeah, Steve. I don't even care whoever you all talking about. Automatic dub. Steve and Anita Smith for the win.
The one nigga was singing with Krampus.
Banger after banger.
It was Steve. That's what it was.
It was
Steve against Steve. It's gonna hit me later. I'm like, nigga, it was Steve against like Steve.
Steve wins, hands down.
American Dad knew what they was doing when they made sure they gave him his little part, his singing 5 minutes real quick. I said Steve was killing it.
He fucked that shit up every time. The shit that had me laughing the most had to be when he was in the diner singing. Who was that? Keith Sweat or whoever he was singing to the black girl at the table. That shit was funny as hell.
Or when he was singing in the jail to his dad.
And he was like, I don't think this is the proper place for you to be singing with your shirt on. Let him sing. I'd say, yo, Stephen Even Smith.
But B12, best boy group out there.
Then they did. Didn't they do a new edition on there too?
Yes.
See, yeah, Steve, he's the GOAT, hands down. Whoever his voice actor is, he's the GOAT. Shout out to him because he really was singing them words. So. I'm all out of questions. We went through the whole list.
Thanks. I'm all out to. This was a great episode. Oh, get the for all our followers and subscribers out there. We thank you guys and appreciate y'all for chipping in with the views, the comments. We get a lot of feedback on them. Thank you guys so much. Next week's episode is going to be best friends, and we're gonna have 2 guests on this episode. Gonna have a couple questions. Might play a little game, see who knows who better, this, that, and the third.
I don't even like you that much.
That's fine. I make sure whatever questions we pick, we know the answer to, because we not about to get beat.
Hey man, it's all good fun.
Facts. So
well, yeah. I'm looking forward to it. Best friends, the next episode. Like I said, shout out to everybody who got a real best friend, and shout out to everybody who got friends in general that really care about you and want the best for you. So,
Facts.
Shout out to y'all.
Thank you guys. Episode tonight was on music. Next week episode is on best friends, 2 special guests. And we out of here.
Peace.